Pisces, hi. So this is going to be a reading for July 17th through the 23rd. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Juno's trying to catch a fly here somewhere. Aw, come on, you can get it. It's not a fly, it's a flying something. You're not tall enough. It's okay, you'll get it. The overall energy for the reading, the moon. That's your energy right there. It could also reflect a sense of things that are not coming to the surface yet, you know, for you to see, for you to be clear on. But we'll see when we clarify. In the recent past, the Two of Wands, the Three of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles. This almost looks like an energy of waiting for someone to do something. There's a partnership here that you're showing to me, but you're almost like you're almost looking like you're training them or teaching them stuff, or they're learning stuff so that they can actually contribute here in the right way. So it kind of looks like that a little bit, where you're off to the side, kind of like, okay, I gotta wait for them to go through their training or whatever. It kind of looks a little bit like an energy of a partnership between you and someone where the other person is kind of catching up. So I'm not sure what's going on there. But anyways, in the current situation, the Seven of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, the Seven of Swords. You're putting effort into something here, and I feel like it's tied up to whatever situation is going on in the past there. Putting an effort into it, but at the same time, you're kind of like, Juno, I understand that you found a way to get yourself to be taller, but not at the cost of damaging stuff. And you didn't damage anything, but hopefully you didn't damage yourself. You look good. You're fine. Great. Hope she didn't scare you. She was actually on top of a garbage can, and she leaned on the edge of the garbage can, so the garbage can went down. She flew out. Everything's fine. But anyways, so definitely an energy of I'm putting effort into this. I want to work with this, but at the same time wanting to get out of it. Almost like, I don't feel like you're lacking patience, like you're, you know, I've waited long enough and I'm tired of waiting. It doesn't feel that way. It feels like the part where you're showing me I want to put effort into this looks a little bit like because I have to, you know. And actually, no, you don't. Especially if a big part of you is like, I don't want to be here, you know. So just as a reminder there, by the way, there's a tornado watch out there. So if you see stuff flying, as long as it's not us, we're good. It was a warning, it turned into a watch, but then it still got dark after it got sunny. So I don't know what's going on out there. But I'm like, I need to work. Anyways, I guess we'll see. In the immediate future, the Hierophant, the King of Pentacles, the Four of Cups. You're showing up with a little bit of disappointment. Like you're getting to where you need to go, but you're showing me a sense of disappointment over it somehow. It's all tied up here to possibly, I'm not sure if it relates necessarily to one partner in crime you got here that you're working with, or it's just an overall kind of an energy of buildup for you and the people you kind of meet along this path. I don't know if they're flaky, if they're here to stay, if they're not here to stay, to learn to, I don't know what's going on. But anyways, let's clarify. Juno, baby girl, did you catch the fly though? You know, Did you manage to catch it at least before it all went down? Literally. Let's do the moon. You get the 10 of Wands, the 8 of Wands, the 10 of Cups. I feel like it's difficult to relate. Whoever this is that you're actually sharing some sort of experience and energy here with, I feel like it's very difficult, you know, to land on the same page or to talk from the same level here. Where, let's say you're talking to them and they seem to be understanding, but at the same time, you see in their actions that, yeah, they don't get it. You know, what I'm saying doesn't seem to be matching their actions. So it's like there's some sort of difficulty, especially in possibly communicating here. Your point. The energy where you need for this to go is very clear. You know, you want for things to be right, to be where they need to be. But the communication part about it seems to have some flaws there. So let me do the 2 of Wands. Page of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords. What is this? Is it you that you have to learn something here? Maybe it is. And you get stuck at some point. Someone here, either you or whoever you're working with here, has to learn something. It's like almost learning from scratch to do something, to work with particular situation. And then you learn, and then you reach this point where you're like, uh-oh, I'm stuck. You know? But why is this partnership here if that's you? Let's do the 3 of Pentacles. The 9 of Wands, the Queen of Cups, the High Priestess. Oh, there's the availability for a partnership there, or for help from the outside, which I see you're rejecting because it's like, I'm feeling that you have it, you know, you got it, you can do this, you know, feeling it deeply within yourself that, you know, eventually I'll get it through. Even if I'm stuck here for a little bit, I'll manage to do it. I do see, again, a sense of partnership, an energy of partnership that comes and surrounds you. So it could be that you were offered help at some point and you're like, no, thank you, I got this. And you do have this. The energy there of having this is definitely available. Let's do the Page of Pentacles. 3 of Wands, the Hierophant, the 7 of Cups. I mean, whatever this is, you're barely at the beginning of it here, you know, and you know you've got a long way to go until you achieve what you want to achieve. I feel like this is related to a material situation, like to your job or something tied up to your sense of security there. And you're showing me I'm still learning, or I'm still working with this energy. And I know where it needs to go, and I know it's going to take some time and some choices to make and some, you know, probably lefts or rights. But you're very determined here to get it done, to get to where you need to go with this. And again, along the way comes possible help. And I don't see you rejecting it all the way, but sometimes you take it, sometimes you don't, you know. But overall, the energy is that of, yeah, okay, I'll take your help, but overall, I'm doing this, you know? Let's do the 7 of Pentacles in the current situation. The 10 of Swords, the 6 of Pentacles, the 9 of Pentacles. This comes through as an energy of you putting your energy into something that's meaningful, that you want to work on. And then it's shown up as you need to stop that. You know? Okay, something's coming. You need to stop that, putting out effort outside of yourself, kind of try to pay more attention to yourself, like that inner world that I feel like you're needing to give to that at this point. You know, instead of putting all of your energy outside of yourself, you need to take care of that too. You know, that part of you. So it's almost looking like you've been giving a lot outside of yourself. and you forgot to nurture that inner engine, you know? Okay, so you're looking like you're heading in this direction of, you know what, let's take it easy, let's take it slow, let's calm down, let's come more inward, and then let's take it from there. Interesting. So things are, at least energetically speaking, these energies are available of slowing down a little and not giving everything outside of yourself, you know? Let's do the Queen of Swords to this project or whatever you got going on. For the Queen of Swords, you get the Four of Swords, the Knight of Cups, the Eight of Swords. Yeah, time to spend a little time with yourself, time to open up again that door to self-love, self-nurturing. And I feel like a lot of the times you may be confused on how to do that, especially now, you know, because if you've been running this engine at the speed of everything goes outside and you forgot about this part that actually, you know, makes the engine run smooth, it's like you're a little stuck. Like, how do I go back to that? How do I give back to that now? So there's definitely a time for self that shows up right now, especially directed towards your heart. And that's where the blockage is in terms of, I don't know how to do that, you know? Let's do the Seven of Swords. Queen of Pentacles, King of Cups, Queen of Swords. Yeah, you neglected yourself here. You know, you stepped so much into the practical way of doing things, into I have to do this, I have to do this, I have to do this, almost like a schedule type of thing. You know, I wake up in the morning, I do this, which is good to some extent until you slip completely into that, until that runs the show, that schedule, you know, and I have to's. You neglected yourself through that. You forgot about, oh, wait a minute, I gotta take care of me, you know? Something's gotta run this show, and that's me. And if I'm not okay, what the hell is gonna happen to the schedule? You know, schedule's off. Okay, so that's where the need comes through right now for self. Let's do the Hierophant. In the immediate future, the Five of Wands, the Emperor, the Ace of Cups. You're going to get to where you need to go. The thing is, I feel like you got so focused on, I'm starting here and I need to go here. The destination is this. And it's huge. It's big. It's very important to you. It's very meaningful too. But along the way, you forgot to, you know, take care of the vessel that takes you there. So it's like, if you get there and the vessel is empty, how are you even going to appreciate the destination? You know, it's like you can't. You have no tools to be able to tune into it and be like, oh, I made it. You know, you're probably going to get there if you keep on going like this with the sense of, okay, I made it. Man, it was hard. Okay. Oh, is this it? All right. What's next? Where do we go next? What do we do now? Why was I going here? You know, it's like there's nothing. There's emptiness there. So there's a lot of conflict as you get closer and closer to the destination because you are here. There's a lot of inner struggle. There's a lot of, I don't know if I'm doing this right. I feel like I need to put in a little more effort on the outside, but then again, the inside is calling me, you know, to take care of that. And it's like, so when you get really close to the destination, you're starting to really fight with yourself there by the looks of it. It's almost like missing the whole, you know, the end point to it. Because you're so focused on this inner conflict that shows up. Let's do the King of Pentacles. The Nine of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands. Remember that energy of partnership that showed up? That along the way you may have had the tendency to reject it, to, yeah, sometimes take it, but at the same time kind of like, no, I'm doing this by myself, which again, great energy of confidence, of, you know, owning to it and all of that. This energy of partnership shows up again. And I see you getting to that destination and I see some help along the way and you still reject it. This isn't random, because it shows up twice in this reading. And when it shows up as you go on this path, and as I see you closer and closer to where you need to go with this, and then you have kind of the same attitude towards it, it's not random that it's here. It's almost telling me, hey, tell them that if they need help, they can ask, or they can take it when it's offered. Because this comes in form of, I don't know, people around you or things like that, someone you trust, someone you know, someone you have love for, and it's like maybe they want to help. But if you're not letting them, they're not gonna. But I see this partnership very, very closely tied up to your end destination, the fulfilling part of it, the one where you're like, I made it, it feels so good. I'm so happy to be here. And then there's a partnership tied up to that in terms of if you need help, ask for it, You're still going to do it on your own. It's still going to be your destination. You know what I mean? So it's not like, oh, you helped me there on my final stretch. Come, take my destination away. It's all yours. No, you're still going to be the one in charge and the one that makes it there. But sometimes, and this is probably one of those times, if help does show up, maybe take it. For the Four of Cups, you get the Two of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, the King of Wands. I mean, whoever this is, that's definitely extending a helping hand here. As you kind of create a blockage between you and this other energy, then you're showing up quite disappointed at the end. But that's the thing, you're showing up disappointed in them. Almost like you were never there to help me. And I see them showing up twice already. But if you reject this help from the get-go, energetically speaking, of course you're not going to see them helping you or offering to help you. So then it turns into, you were never there. I don't know. I saw them already twice. And both times I see you putting this wall between you and them. Which again is telling me then you're not seeing it, the help that's being offered. Or you're rejecting it from the get-go. And then showing up as blaming them somehow for not showing up. I don't know. But anyways, let's see what the universe has to close it off. The Eight of Cups, the Star, the Nine of Wands. This is a plot twist that I didn't expect. Make sure what you're aiming for here, whatever this destination is, whatever you're learning to go towards, putting in all of this energy and all of whatever's going on, make sure you really want it. At this point, it's showing up as you not really wanting it, but I also see a disconnection from your heart there. So that kind of makes sense, when you're not connected. If you were to be connected to your heart and you would have shown me this energy of, I don't know, it's iffy, I don't really want it, I would have believed you. But because you're not connected to your heart, I'm having a hard time deciphering this. So you would have to do it for yourself when you connect back to your heart. You're going to feel your way into this. Whether you want it or not, you're going to know. At this point, I don't know. Quite blurry for me. Because again, you're showing me, you're looking at this thing, at this destination, and your heart is not there. And I'm like, I can't tell if whether you want this or not want this. So it makes sense that when you're disconnected from your heart, you're not going to want whatever you're heading towards, because it's like you're getting there and it's like, I don't feel it. I don't feel anything. Of course, you're not going to want it, But first, you need to connect back to your heart here in order to figure out if whatever this is that you're fighting for so much, if it's something that you want. And whether it is or not, it doesn't even matter the journey, because this journey has a lot to teach you in itself. Once you're there, figure out if you want it or not, and then take it from there. But interesting reading. Anyways, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.